Phoenix Books presents The Last Empire, Essays 1992-2000 by Gore Vidal with unabridged selections performed by Dan Cashman. This audio recording is copyright 2016 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 2001 New Millennium Entertainment sound recording.
Anthony Burgess. This was first printed in The Observer, 28th November, 1993. Although in life Anthony Burgess was amiable, generous, and far less self-loving than most writers, I have been disturbed in the last few years to read in the press that he did not think himself sufficiently admired by the literary world. It is true, of course, that he had the good fortune not to be hit, as it were, by the Swedes, but surely he was much admired and appreciated by the appreciated and admired. In my lifetime, he was one of the three best novelists to come out of England. All right, the other two are the Swede-eyed Golding and Iris Murdoch. But he was unlike the whole lot in the sense that one never knew what he would do next. He resisted category. To me, this is a great virtue and a tiny source of income for him because he was the only writer of my time whose new book I always bought and always read. On or off form, there was bound to be something that he had come up with that I did not know, or even dream of, while his Enderby series are even finer comedies than those by the so-much admired E. Waugh. I was both moved and alarmed that one of his own last reviews in The Observer was of my collected essays, in which appeared a long piece on his first volume of memoirs. I recalled him personally with fondness, reported on his life and work, remarked of the memoir that he had no sense of humor. In his review of me, he quotes this, remarking that once he did have a sense of humor. I almost wrote him to say that I was referring only to the autobiography. Now I know that he had known for some time that he was dying of cancer. No rollicking business. I cannot think what English book reviewing will do without him. He actually read what he wrote about, and he was always interesting on what he read. He did not suffer from the English disease of envy that tends to make so much English reviewing injurious to the health of literature. When I first met him in 1964, he was about to be famous for A Clockwork Orange. He was, however, truly notorious because he had reviewed, pseudonymously, several of his own books in a provincial newspaper. At least, I said at the time, he is the first novelist.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?